Welcome back, everyone, to Talk Show by CM. Today, I'm meeting a fashion designer and entrepreneur, a woman that I have met at Runway for Hope in Ottawa in February. She empowers women with fashion. Let's meet Diana Esparza.
Around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Et le vrai talk show commence maintenant.
Welcome to the Real Talk Show, Diana. How are you?
Hi, Chantal. How are you? Thanks for inviting me. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you.
So when I met you at the event, Runway for Hope, the charity event in Ottawa last February 28th, I was really amazed by your work and your design. So this is why I really wanted to meet you today and present you to the audience of the Real Talk Show. And first, please tell me, your company's name is Soul Setters. What does it mean, really?
Well, actually, it's called Soul. And Soul is a clothing brand that is founded on the idea that fashion, mindfulness, and sustainability can go hand in hand. The mission of my business is to elevate consciousness through apparel. All of my collections are drawn on my experiences as a woman in modern life. I explore things involving relationships, emotional trauma, spirituality, women's empowerment, and all of their issues that matters to me. So I use my brand as a platform to voice those things that I find that we should look into. So my main goal is to show how textiles can be used as a powerful narrative to convey messages about ourselves and the world around us. Actually, soul in Spanish means alma. Alma is my dog. She's here next to me. So that's mainly how I choose it, and that name resonates with me. So when you truly follow your soul, your passion, what sets it on fire, you can live from a life of full authenticity and being completely fulfilled, I would say. So that was the main thing about my name.
Well, that's very interesting. It's amazing how this word also meant to you, and now it's meaning a lot in your brand. When did you start your brand? How did it all start?
I started almost 2-3 years ago, and funny enough, I like writing.
Okay.
And I was going through let's call it dark period in my life. I entertained a narcissist for a few years in my life that made me question who I am, what I want, and it brought back to the surface a lot of emotional traumas and wounds that we carry from childhood, I guess. So my way to start healing was through writing.
Okay.
And putting quotes on t-shirts just for myself. So people on the street start asking me where I bought the t-shirt.
Yeah.
So everything started more like as a hobby, and it's becoming a movement, I would say. Women especially resonate with my writing, as I write about women's empowerment, about locking arms together so we can build empires. So I'm kind of a feminist. So this started like that. It was used more like for fun, just for me, and one thing brought me to the another, and so that's how I started.
Perfect. So you only are your designs only for women or also for men?
I have also designed some tees for men. Actually, my first collection was called The Path to Awakening, and it was a mix of both female and male designs.
Yes. So at the fashion show in Ottawa, we saw a few models that you designed. You are based in Ottawa, correct?
Yes, I am in Ottawa.
And your designs can be shipped anywhere in Canada, or how does it work?
Yeah, anywhere worldwide, and I do have my online store, so I keep everywhere.
And you told me about a new line that you have launched or a new project for empowering women. Is it a specific line that you have launched?
Actually, I was working, and which I finished. My next collection is called Divine Feminine Rising. I was supposed to launch it at the Ottawa Runaway for Hope, but it was canceled due to the pandemic.
Yeah.
So this collection is all about, it's a tribute to women who have been victim of any type of abuse, emotional, psychological, physical. So that was a tribute to the survival and courage of all these women who have been able to gone through all this trauma, but they have resurfaced and they are rising. That's what is the name, Divine Feminine Rising. That is on pause right now because of the pandemic.
Yes.
So I will be launching it at the Runaway for Hope, which I guess the tentative day will be July 11th.
Mm-hmm.
So, but right now, since everything changes and we need to adapt, I'm finishing a new collection. It's called Love and Fear Entanglement Connection. Right now with COVID, everything changes, right? So even or especially the way that we see love. So it demands that we love different in a different ways. So for me, this collection it's all about like love in the time of coronavirus, how love looks. So all three process of transformation where nature has forced us to go in, it's kind of a spiritual retreat, I will say, and force us to kind of look if we are living a life with purpose. We have started to question ourselves, and in between all these mixed feelings that we currently have, love, fear, panic, uncertainty, we kind of are in a state of an emotional roller coaster, I would say. So this collection is an invitation to embrace the totality of who we are, the good, the bad, and the ugly, love and fear, uncertainty, and accept it, so we can start building from a place of self-love, loving ourselves, being taking care of ourselves. So I'm working on that collection right now. This is a collection with a collab, with a good friend of mine and a soul sister. Okay. Her name is Diana Esparza. She's an amazing writer. So what I did this time, I took all of her quotes, which are very uplifting, very powerful, very feminine, and I mixed it with my kind of masculine side and more like in a survival mode, like everybody else. So we're kind of more from a masculine place right now. And I try to mix both to generate balance. So this collection has a special meaning for me. I am supporting an organization called Operation Rancy. It's a non-profit here in town that is helping with the crisis. One of the
Ottawa?
Yes, in Ottawa. So what they do is it's a group of entrepreneurs here from the city who have been kind of getting together, doing fundraising, and they are putting together grocery kits that are delivered to mostly senior citizens or people with disability that do not have any means to go out to the grocery store and buy food. So this is kind of a sector that has been neglected by a lot of us. So I feel that I want to support this cause. Also, something that I forget to mention, the Divine Feminine Rising is also a collab. I'm working with two amazing soul sisters. One of them is Jennifer Toppins. She owns a jewelry company called Be You For You. And all the graphics of the teams of the collection were done by an amazing graphic designer and a fashionista. Her name is Emily. Actually, I forget to mention the Divine Feminine Rising is also a collab. I'm working with two amazing friends and soul sisters. Jennifer Topic, who owns a jewelry company. Her business name is Be You For You Designs. And Emily Ann Chase, she's an amazing graphic designer and fashionista. She kind of produced all of the graphics for the new collection. So I want to say thank you to all of them, because without them, this collection have not been a reality.
Exactly, it's all about teamwork. So it's great that you are surrounded by women who want to share this passion with you of empowering other women. They collaborate in your mission, and they collaborate in realizing this dream for us, helping each other and raising each other up. So that's awesome to have this team with you. You started, and then you created all this action and this movement around you. So
Yeah.
I really want to say that I'm happy that you're doing this. We need more people like you who are courageous enough to do this.
Thank you so much. Actually, yeah, as you said, it started as I said before, it started as a hobby and it's becoming a movement. I'm super happy now when models contact me and they ask me they want a model for my brand. It makes my day when a follower or a fan texts me and said, you know what, that message resonates so much with me, and what is your teacher right now? It kind of helps me, and it kind of reassures me that I'm on the right track, which is neat to see.
And what are the next steps? Where do you see yourself in a few years? Where will be your company?
Well, actually, one of the dreams that I have, and I have started incorporating it into the business, is part of the process of the business goes to different organizations that should support the causes that matters to me. For instance, I currently work with an organization called Light of My Heart Foundation, or Fundación Enciendo Mi Corazón. It's a nonprofit in Colombia that teaches yoga and mindfulness to children in underprivileged neighborhoods. I just recently closed another, let's say, partnership with an organization here in the US called Ser Niña, or Real Girl. And basically what they do is they teach and empower little women or little girls in Latin America through, again, mindfulness, yoga. They teach them the concept of consent, of what it means to say no, what it means to be empowered at a young age. So also I'm working with them. So I would like to be able to kind of create more impact in the world, and I want to use my brand to pursue this.
You participate in many fashion shows and events to give this visibility to your brand, and you also have Soul Sisters. Please tell us about this.
Yes, as I mentioned, it is everything of part of the brand is like something that I advocate is you need to be yourself. Sometimes you're wearing makeup, you look pretty, but it's okay to be you au naturel. So when I participate in fashion shows, I don't work with models much. I kind of leverage my network. My friends model for me, and they are kind of my soul sisters. And since then, as I mentioned, people or women are drawn to me, to my cause. They contact me, and we ended up just working together, like doing collabs, partnership, fashion show, photo shoots together. So it's amazing how we are connecting, locking arms, and building up each other. So I call this type of women soul sisters.
So please check her website and her online store, and to follow her on Instagram and on all the social media profiles.
My final message would be like an invitation to everybody to follow Operation Ramsey. And if you have the means to donate and help all these people that somehow have been affected by the pandemic.
Thank you so much for being here at this interview. I really enjoyed it. Thank you everyone for being here at the Real Talk Show today, and I will see you in the next episode with a new amazing guest.